human being. How is that possible? How? Just tell me how. It is not and can never be. Never ever be. That's something that you need to understand. That is something that we're telling the whole world this very thing, that blacks are evil. That is the truth. Whites are listening, and I'm telling you the truth. Before God and man, we are evil. Black people are evil. 200 million people. And they brought a little boy to show you, and you all shoot it always like that. It's not Buhari. Now we know it's not Buhari. We think Buhari is no more there. Listen, bad. And tomorrow you say the same rubbish. Next week the same nonsense. To rise up and take action, you cannot. If you see those who are rising up to take action, you begin to mock them that they are stupid. Because you're a black person. Everything that is good turns into bad. Everything bad turns into good. That is the brain of a black person. That is the way we reason. That is the way we think. That is the way we act. We are backwards because of how we reason. We are evil because of what is in our brain. I feel sorry for you people. I feel sorry for all of you. But I have to tell you the truth. Somebody wrote that Aisha Buhari is very mad. No one that called her a suicide bomber in the leaked audio tape. A suicide bomber. And I'm asking people today, can't you see that war is coming? Can't you see that men are going to die? Can't you see that terrorism flourishes where there is lawlessness? Can't you see that terrorism also grows anywhere there is vacuum in leadership? Are you not aware of that? Are you no longer students of history? Go and check it everywhere in the world. Right now in Nigeria, there is no president, there is no government. What you have is a gang of criminals. Anybody can get up one morning and say, oh, I'm controlling MNK. I don't like you. You didn't give me enough money in your first term. I'm removing you now, and they'll be removed. What concerns me is not recycling all these problems. What I kept thinking about is, why is it that black people don't never act to make what is wrong right? I am asking black people, why don't you act on your conviction to say that this thing is wrong? I remember the Yoruba girl, I don't know what her name is, I don't want to make her popular, that went as the people that were fact-checking what I was saying about Jubilee were all Yoruba. Because Tinubu told them, don't make anything go wrong. It's our turn. 2023. That stupid girl was talking rubbish. Today she's no longer talking about Mr. Buhari and now the kind of what he's saying. Have you now seen it? I'm always right. It's not arrogance. I am always right because anything I tell you is correct. Heaven, ask the family of Osibajo will tell you. Osibajo, did your aunt not die in Arojobe, a state in Ikeja? Yes or no? Ask him now. Were you not in Banana Island when you left Asorok? Are you in Asorok? Are you in Asorok and that shooting gun inside of, are you there? This is a vice president of 200 million people. You can't find him. Nowhere to be found. They call us terrorists. I want to let people understand the wickedness and the evil of a black man. That is what I want to preach tonight. That blacks are evil. Because whites are listening. Black people in Africa are evil. Now, IPOB was banned, proscribed. Never killed anybody. Never picked up arms. All of you, we are dancing and celebrating, especially Yoruba people, Yoruba media. But you went to school. You are a good Christian. You are a born-again Christian. Some of you are Muslims. You travel to Mecca to do Hajj. You believe in the word of God. You believe in the word of God. And you know that God can never side anything that is wrong. But all of you that go to church, that go to your mosque, even in Igbo land, with Ohaneze and the governors, what happened? They said you must ban IP. That is a black man for you. Proscribe IPOB, tag them terrorist group. But not ISIS, not Mieti Allah, These are murderers. On a daily basis they kill. On a daily basis they are killing. Nobody has ever said, come and prescribe them. But anytime they see a common family, they say, oh, you're proscribed, bro. Be proscribed. If you see where Yoruba and Igbo journalists as well, they proscribed, they outlawed IPOB because they are evil. Not outlawed Mietiala that is a stakeholder in Nigeria. No. It's IPOB that is evil. They never killed anyone. But asking for freedom for all of us. It's a black man. That's how we reason. So whites are not racist. You heard me right, yes. Even the man that killed George Floyd is not a racist. Because racism doesn't exist. Racism also is like darkness, it doesn't exist. Racism is your stupidity. People are showing you how stupid you are. And you call it racism. They are showing you how intellectually impotent you are. And you call it racism. If Africa was good, what would blacks be doing in America? Have any of you thought about that before? If Africa is good, what would blacks be doing in America? They will visit and coming back. Because we are not well. Black people are not well in the brain. And you know the funniest thing is that for you to go and seek medical help, you must acknowledge that you are sick. For you to wake up in the morning to go and see a doctor, you must say to yourself, today I'm not feeling very well, to go and see a doctor. The thing about a young woman brought her lover, put her lover in front of national TV, and all of you are clapping. And you're telling me you're normal. I'm telling you you're an animal. You are a big fool. Very big one. Very big one. I must tell you. Because the zoo is collapsing. And you watch and see. You watch and see. Why do we find it difficult to act on our conviction? It was because I lamented a few days ago. That was why the senior advocates of Nigeria, for the first time since they started the persecution of innocent people, they are now saying, let me tell you what the legal profession is now saying in Nigeria. 21 years of democracy, there is no rule of law. It's now that you know there's no rule of law. When they charged me to court for nothing, I told them I committed no crime. Some of you should have been, oh God, thank him. He wants to bring trouble in the polity. He wants to destabilize the polity. But now, what are the bandits doing? What are the kidnappers doing? What are the terrorists doing in the north? Who are they? Where did they come from? They bless the polity? Oh no, they brought the blessing of Allah. They brought Allah's blessing to Nigeria. These are people of the judiciary. Why are they talking now? Because I said it a few days ago. Because I lambasted them. If you have brain, I'm telling you, if you assimilate what I'm telling you tonight, by tomorrow you will be a different person altogether in your life. And you see the changes we'll make. The most difficult thing for a black man to admit is that we are racially inferior. Why are we inferior? Because of how we process information in our brain. That's all. The processing of information in the brain of a black man is defective. That is why we are not able to act on our conviction. That is why morally a black man is bankrupt all over the world. If you are not bankrupt morally, why would an entire Yoruba race be waiting for 2023? And in meanwhile there is fraud going on. Open fraud going on. You have elders, you have clergymen, you have intellectuals, and all of you are sitting back because of only 8 years of governance. You mortgage your, and you want me to respect you? You must be insane. I can't. That was what happened with Jonas and Ohaneze. For very many years, they were selling their future and that of their children. Until we said enough is enough. We said, oh, you're insulting elders. I said, any elder that will be that age and selling his children should be hanged. Not insulted. His neck should be cut off. Only in Africa, if somebody is old and you're being stupid, you're a pedophile, molesting little girls. Oh, no, don't want. He's his uncle. Sick people everywhere. Today, or should I say yesterday, there were gunshots in the presidency. I asked this question last week. Where in the world have you seen fire outbreak in a presidential villa before? Now, gunshots. And do you know what really shocks me as a human being? Is the very flippant way that so-called Nigerians deal with these issues. In other words, your education system is defective. I think that the biggest culprit is the education system in this zoo. They train you to be animals. They don't train you to be human beings. Gunshots in the presidency. Anywhere else in the world, the Senate will convene an emergency session to investigate. And during the course of investigation, will be discovered that there's nobody there. But everybody's in on it. Once you give them money to buy a house in Dubai or invest in China for themselves and their families, you've made their life. They can tolerate any evil. Any evil goes. Gunshot inside that rock. What caused it is pathetic. Who knows that there is no Buhari? After this incident, who knows there is no Buhari there? Your wife was nearly shot dead. And you are alive. Even as an ordinary person, you're not a president. Your wife narrowly escaped being shot. What will you do as a man? I'm asking you a question. All the signs are there that there is no Buhari. But everybody is burying their heads in shame. Do you know why? Because they are black people. They don't act on their convictions. They only support evil. That is why Africa is poor. That is why we are being killed. There is nothing called racism. That is why year after year, you will not hear that a Singaporean was killed, or a Malaysian was killed in the West. You won't hear that a South Korean was killed. Never. Or a Russian was killed. Never. Only blacks. Have you ever asked yourself why? No, you don't. It's racism. They hate blacks. It's because you are foolish. It's because God punished you with stupidity, because God looked in your heart and knew you are evil. I'll prove it to you now, this night. Do you know why? I'll give you an example. That God in heaven gives everybody the same chance. The same chance. Now, I have a question to ask you. What justification does the Yorubas have? I said, what justification do they have in supporting this fraud going on? An entire nation of over 60 million people. Ask yourself why. Is it Satan that is doing it? Meanwhile, they have doctors, they have lawyers, they have pastors, they have imams, they have everything. Intellectuals, they have it. But ask yourself, why is it that Yorubas are supporting the evil, the satanic, the work of Lucifer going on in the zoo? Is it a fault of a white man? Is it the fault of the British? I'm asking a simple question. Why would 70 million people be programmed in their brain that is cheating? In their brain, they have been programmed to cheat. Cheating is in their brain. Because if you're seeing evil happening and you're waiting for 2023, it means you're a bad person. Some of them are sick. So you wait for 2023 to go to hospital? I'm asking you a question. Are you waiting to go 2023 then you go to hospital in 2023? No. Gunshot in Asarok. Aisha came out. You know that very daft. You're telling me that Buhari is inside Asarok. Now listen to this story. Buhari is inside Asarok. There was gunshot inside Asarok. Aisha ran out with the Aisha, Zara, Yusuf, and is it Zainab, the other one? They are so foolish. When they plan all these, their lies, they don't plan it very well. They forgot to mention Buhari. That Buhari also came out. Instead, I said, oh, the president was not touched. So, but your wife ran out. Your kids ran out. But you, the man that gave birth to the kids, you stayed inside. Hey, Africa, who did this to you? Black. Nishoji, black people. Black. Very, very deadly. Very, very deadly. They proscribed IPOB. They said we're a terrorist group. But today, Janjaweed are slaughtering the villages, killing you. They killed somebody yesterday. You know, good. Nobody's saying proscribe them. Nah, it's IPOB that want to prescribe. That's black people for you. This is black. Satanic, Satan is in them. So when a white man draws a black man as Lucifer, the white man is correct. I support him. You people are evil. People are evil. Tomorrow, I can carry Bible. What a mighty God we serve. Talking rubbish, nonsense from your useless mouth. Rubbish. You think I mock God? Do you think I mock God in heaven?